Good morning guys and welcome back to another video. Happy Sunday. I am filming this on the first Sunday of January. So I am doing my first Sunday reset of the year, and of course I thought I must bring you guys along for the journey. So it is incredibly wet and miserable and dark out there today. So I'm going to try my best to make sure this lighting is okay, but obviously the house is super duper dark today because outside is just uber miserable. Everywhere else in the UK seems to have got snow, but no, down here in the centre of the south coast we have just got rain as per usual. We seem to be in this little, what do they call it? Is it a micro environment? Have I got that right or wrong? If I've got that wrong, I'll put what I'm meaning to say somewhere on the screen. But it seems to be like this little micro environment bubble where everywhere else gets snow and then like a 50-mile radius of where we live just doesn't, and if we do it's like really big news. But anyway, it is meaning that I am feeling super cozy today, and there is nothing more I want to do than really crack on with a Sunday reset this morning. So it's kind of given me all the motivation I need. Now, we're going out for lunch today, and it is, oh goodness, it's already 10:30, so I have not given myself very long here today. So the idea of a Sunday reset for me is just to get basically all my together before the week. I've got a busy work week coming up. It's effectively, like, for many people, the first proper week back to work after Christmas and after the new year and everything, because for a lot of people, obviously, this isn't comfortable, it's down here. I should have picked you up, let me prop you up on something. What can I put you on? Let me prop you up on a bowl. Is that any better? Oh, so much better. So for a lot of people, obviously last week was just a half week of work. So this is the first week that obviously most people are going back for a full 5-dayer. So I just want to make sure that my house is making this week as easy as possible. If you know what I mean, if you're trying to function in a cluttered or dirty or untidy space, it can be really, really hard to get everything together. So that is the plan for today. So I do normally like to have a little clean on a Sunday, and I will normally do a bit of meal prep on a Sunday as well. However, I did actually do that yesterday. I am an absolute slow cooking lover, so I will always try and do a slow cooker meal on a Sunday so that I can then put it all into food prep pots, and I store them in the freezer. So if we do come in one evening from work and do not have the will to cook, then I can just pull something out the freezer that is freshly cooked and I know is relatively or at least somewhat healthy. So I actually did that yesterday, so I don't need to do that today, so that's quite nice. So I think the plan is I'm just gonna prance around my house and get everything looking a little bit fresher. So let's crack on. So I thought I would start with some laundry this morning, as when is there not laundry to be done? I don't know how we do it. There's two of us here. There's literally two of us in this house, yet the laundry is just constant. So I think I'm going to do a darks wash this morning. So I know a lot of people normally do their bedding wash on a Sunday, which makes total sense. However, you guys might know, because I talk about it all the freaking goddamn time, that I do my bedding wash on a Thursday. For the only reason that it kind of just makes sense for me, because it ties in with my hair. A hair washing day for me often ties in with, therefore, a fake tan the night before. It ties in with the day that I'm around to do it. So it just makes sense for me to do our bed washing on a Thursday, which means that I don't have to do it on a Sunday, which is part of most people's Sunday reset routine. But as always, there is always some form of laundry to do. So I've actually got a deep clean of the bedroom on my sort of list of videos that I would like to do through January. I've just treated us to a new bedding set because that was long overdue as well. So I think that should be coming over the next couple of weeks. So you will definitely see the bedding being washed. As I say, I wash it every single week, but maybe this Thursday I might film that actually, so you guys can actually see what's going on. Anyway, we have our darks, so let's go and get those on. Oh, look what I've just seen on the floor. I need to show you. Tell me that Connor got some new black socks for Christmas without telling me that Connor got some new black socks for Christmas. Why? Oh, I've got no words. How come I notice these things but he doesn't? It's so bad. Okay, so hoovering the spare room is now on our to-do list for today. Put that on until I'm done in the kitchen, because the sound of the washing machine is likely going to be really annoying for you guys. So I will put the washing machine on, I'm going to leave it ready to go, and I'll put it on when we're done in the kitchen today. actually the washing up spray I've just used to wash up just the mug and spoons from this morning. If I'm just washing up one or two things, I'm really liking this. You haven't got to like run water and make up a whole washing up bowl. This is a really great little washing up spray from the Pink Stuff if you're just wanting to, if you just need to wash up just a couple of little bits. But I am of course going to move on to cleaning my sink, and for me there is honestly no better combo than the Cif Cream Cleaner and a Dishmatic. If you are not familiar with a Dishmatic, the whole idea of this is that you are supposed to, can you guys see this? Yeah. You're supposed to fill up the handle, so this comes off. You fill up the handle with whatever cleaning product you're using. But what I actually do is I have a number of different heads for my Dishmatic. They just click off and then click back on again. So for instance, I have one for when I'm like cleaning my windows, I have one for cleaning my sink, I have one for if I'm cleaning something a bit dirty, I have one for outside, and I kind of switch them up. So effectively I just have a couple of handles and I switch up the heads. So therefore unless I'm doing like a full bathroom clean with a Dishmatic, where I will put I put all different sorts of things in here. Sometimes I'll just put a bathroom cleaner, sometimes I'll put washing up liquid, white vinegar and a bit of water in here. But if I'm just using it not for putting the product in the handle and actually just for the scrubby bit, because this is great, it's quite hard. It's like a Scrub Daddy in that the pink bit is quite hard whilst it's cold, and then once you use hot water, it loosens up. So it's a really great one. It doesn't scratch your sink or anything like that. So what I'm actually going to do is just kind of effectively activate it by making it nice and warm. And then I just apply my cream cleaner, which is the Cif one. And I just find if you are trying to get your stainless steel sink to shine, this is honestly, I just think it's the best combo. I'm yet to find anything that beats this. And eventually it kind of, you can see it foams up over time and gets a bit bubbly. But yeah, if you've been around here for a little while and you've seen my videos before, you will know that I think that sink cleaner is literally like the holy grail. I think if my kitchen, you know when your kitchen can sometimes just feel a bit overstimulating, a bit overwhelming, a bit grubby, and it can be a really big task to know where to start in your kitchen. If you just need a quick win, like if people are coming over or you just want to relax for the evening, I honestly stand by the fact that just cleaning your sink will really, really help, because that and a quick wipe down of the surfaces makes your whole kitchen just feel put together, and you can deal with the rest another day then. But I just think sometimes it's about the deep clean and really getting into the nitty gritty, and sometimes for me it is just about the quick wins. We haven't always all got time to be deep cleaning our houses 24/7, as lovely as that would be. So yeah, I'm all about the quick wins. So this pile of stuff that has accumulated on our worktop, we actually had a Saturday night in last night, which was lovely, but it's the first time we've done that in honestly months. It's just been super, super busy, which has been amazing, but we don't really know what to do with ourselves for a Saturday night in. So we, like any normal couple, cleared out our kitchen cupboards at about 10 p.m. on Saturday night. So this is the stuff that I haven't checked over yet, but Connor believes we no longer need. He thinks that all of this sort of stuff is out of date and not used anymore. So I just need to check through that. He reckons these are the mugs we don't want anymore, and actually looking at them, yeah, he's right, those can go. And there's just a couple of bits here that I need to get rid of. So I'm just gonna quickly sort through this. Then I'm gonna wipe down the kitchen surfaces. And then there's not that much to do over here other than, oh guys, I've still got my blinking wedding cake knocking around. What am I actually gonna do with it? I cannot bring myself to bin it. I think I need to sell it because I just can't bring myself to bin it. But anyone that doesn't know, my wedding cake, although we did have a real cake as well so that we could keep the decor, my wedding cake is made of polystyrene. It does have real icing on it, so honestly, as a close-up, you would know no different. But I don't know where to put it, and I just can't bring myself to put it in the bin. So I need to work out what I'm doing with that. My slow cooker from yesterday is still out. Chocolate, of course, Christmas chocolate. Oh, and this is actually, for anyone that might be interested, this is the book. I've just started to order my honeymoon books. This is the one I've started with. I've heard really good things about this. I'm really interested in kind of the diet, nutrition, healthy eating kind of processed way of doing things. So I I bought this as my first honeymoon book. So if anyone else has any more recommendations on this kind of, I like a book where, it sounds silly, but you can kind of learn something. I like a book where you take something away from it. Obviously I know a storybook you do, but this I feel like is quite educational and that is my kind of vibe. So if anyone else has read anything else similar, please do let me know. And a pair of Connor's socks. I hope these are clean. Yeah, guys, I did just sniff them, but they smell like washing powder. These are clean. Anyway, let's get all those bits sorted and let's get the kitchen sides wiped down. So we are now done in here, apart from the floors. I'm gonna hoover all the floors at the same time and then I will wash them all at the same time. Just need to turn the washing machine on and we are gonna move into the living room. So moving into the living room, which isn't really too bad. It just needs a bit of a zhuzh, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, spot my ring light. I'm just trying to do anything to light up this space at the moment. It's honestly so dull in here. I am in such a rut with this room at the moment. I love this end of the room still. Like the chairs, not mad on the sticks, and I'm not mad on the clock, but enough to kind of keep it as it is. Our carpet is seen better days, and I really dislike this sofa. It matches the chairs, but can you guys see how bad it is? It's honestly disgusting. I have cleaned this so many times. We've had it professionally cleaned more times than we ever should have had to, and it is just not the one. Everyone told me not to get that colour sofa and turns out everyone was right. But these are on the same fabric, but where they're hardly ever used, like if we have guests they're sat on, they are absolutely fine. But as I say, this is not good. But to be honest, we are planning on, well, we're planning on moving in the foreseeable. This isn't like a big announcement, I'm telling you we're moving. It's just it's on the cards for 2025 for us. So there isn't really a huge amount of point in us doing anything about this living room. We're not going to be here for much longer, so we'll obviously just get a new sofa when we hopefully move. So yeah, I'm kind of just going to live with it for now. And it never gets any crumbs or anything on it because I've always got a blanket on it. So this might seem disgusting. I actually just shake the blanket onto the carpet and I've done that wrong. I need to put the blanket on first. I shake the blanket onto the carpet and then I just hoover up anything that might have come off it, and honestly that's just the quickest way. But I was like, oh, we don't have any pets, we don't have any kids, a light sofa will be totally fine. No, it's not, and I don't love having this throw on it, but it's kind of all we can do about it at this point. Anyway, it's fine, it is what it is, and I'm not going to do anything about it. Does anyone else's coffee table just end up like this 24/7? I just think because it's off kind of through in from the garden where our office is into the house, everything just gets dumped on here. So I don't know what that is. I think that's just some posts that need to go down to the office. This is all my receipts. Any self-employed people out there will get that. I need all of those. So they were en route down to the office, but I'm just going to give this a bit of a zhuzh. I know a lot of you would have heard me talk about this a million times before, so I'm really sorry for everyone that knows what this is, but it is by far my most asked about cleaning product. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is the Pink Stuff window and glass cleaning kit. It comes in like a square box, and you get a bottle of the window and glass cleaning spray. You get one handle and 2 of these pads. I mean, you've just seen how quickly I just cleaned my glass coffee table. Before, I was using any kind of glass cleaner or a like white vinegar or something like that in a microfiber cloth. This just hits different. It is honestly so good. So I don't actually know what I would do if this product didn't exist. This is by far my holy grail product. So I'm just going to give this unit and everything on it a little bit of a damp dust. I love a damp dust. It just collects so much. I'm just using, this is one of Dishmatic's microfiber cloths. Really good. I normally use like a concentrated disinfectant just so it smells really good, but to be honest I can't really be bothered today, guys. I cleaned the living room only a few days ago, so I'm not expecting to get too much up here. I did it when I still got the Gavin and Stacey box set out. I know we didn't need to have the DVDs, but we bought these years ago, and obviously we rewatched everything before Christmas Day. If you don't live in England, you should definitely still watch Gavin and Stacey. It'll give you a great insight into some British humour, and it's pretty famous here. So yeah, I just love a damp dust. I'm just gonna give, as I say, I'm not expecting to get much off of this, but it will just make me feel better knowing that I've done it and it's all ready for the week. I'm not gonna have to think about it again until next weekend. I'm not even gonna move those baskets. This is very much a lazy clean, but it's enough to tie us over. So if anyone has got these kind of fabric coffee table books, they collect dust like you wouldn't believe. And the best way to get rid of the dust is, you know, lint rollers that you can take the sheet off, or you can get the reusable ones that I think are like a jelly. However, we have actually run out. I'm going to B&M this week. I'm going to film a haul in there. So, oh, I just bent a page. No, I'm going to film a haul in there. So I will need to remember to pick up some more of the rolls there, because that's just going to have to stay dusty for this week. Did anyone actually just spot how full my vacuum was in that last clip? Also, why is there sand in my haul? Let's quickly get rid of that. Yeah, how did I not notice that this was as full as it was? Like, what? I mean, that's been there for a number of weeks, I would assume. So, before we go upstairs, I don't actually know. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Oh, no, right. Do it in the... Right. I've had a mare. I've opened it on the mat, and I need to hoover the mat, and then I need to do it in the... Right, start again, Lou. Right. Hoover up the mess you've just made trying to clean the thing that hoovers. Do it in the bin bag, obviously. I don't know why. I think I was just getting distracted. Right, in the bin bag, open the thing, and dump it. I don't know why my bin bag's in the hall, by the way. This isn't obviously where it lives normally, so I'm not really sure what it's doing here, but... Oh. Right, we can crack on. Okay, so I don't think there's actually too much to do up here. Connor's made the bed this morning, hence it's got no little curl at the top because he doesn't do that and I do. But I'm just gonna vacuum up here, I think. It just needs a bit of a vacuum. In the bedroom, landing carpet needs doing, and oh God, this is actually the Christmas decorations that we forgot. You know, like once you put your Christmas decorations away and then you go back around your house, you're like, well, I forgot that and I forgot that. So this is in the pile to go up to the loft. Steamer is waiting to go into the bathroom so we can do a little steam clean in there. And then I'm going to hoover up all the black fluff from Connor's socks. Also, if you're wondering what all this is under my bed cabinet, yes, it might be some Colin the Caterpillars, a bar of Tony's, and some Dairy Milk fingers. This was my snack yesterday afternoon when I got home, and it'll be my snack this afternoon as well. So just can we all just pretend that's not there, and yeah. So we are into the final room for the day, which is the bathroom. Please ignore just stuff, and stuff. I mentioned in a previous video that bathroom storage is not good in here, so I am doing a whole video on a deep clean of the bathroom and having storage and bits and bobs like that. So I'm just going to give it a quick once over today, just so it's okay for the week, and then there'll be a deep bathroom clean coming very, very soon. So I am going to be using the Flash bathroom. It's really tough on limescale and we live in quite a hard water area, so we do need that. And a minky, of course. So I deep clean my bathroom probably about once a week, if not maybe once every 5-6 days, something like that. But pretty much every day I will give my toilet and sink a quick wipe down because obviously I use the sink a lot and it can also just get a bit grubby, can't it, a sink? I just think if the sink and at least the toilet are quite clean, then everything else will feel a lot more fresh. So yeah, this is not a deep clean of the bathroom. See, already, that's just from this morning. Like there's lime scale down there. It's really annoying actually. We've really toyed with the idea of getting a water softener because yeah, it is, as I say, really annoying. But actually, it doesn't make sense because of obviously we're planning on potentially moving, as I mentioned earlier. But actually, bathroom cleaning is one of my least favourite tasks, which is probably a bit odd because I know a lot of people really enjoy a bathroom clean. I don't know what my beef is with it really. I just don't really enjoy it. So we do actually have separate bathrooms in this house. This is like the family bathroom. It's the one off the hallway, and then Connor uses the one which is an ensuite. So we actually both clean our own bathrooms. I don't clean his. So he is actually having a bit of a wardrobe clear out at the moment in the spare room. So he is gonna clean in there, and then he'll clean the bathroom in there. So actually I've only really got one bathroom to do, which is fine. And then obviously we do have a little downstairs cloakroom, but that is literally only used for guests. And to be honest, we haven't really had anyone around this week, so I gave it a quick whiz over in one of my speed cleans in the week, but it doesn't need any more than that. So when I'm doing just like a quick top-up toilet clean like I am today, I just like to use an antibacterial biodegradable wipe, which is this. I know a lot of people have like different cloths for sinks and toilets and showers and all that kind of thing. I've just got a real complex about using reusable cloths on the toilet. I know you can clean them and I know they can be fine, but this way, if they're biodegradable, I know that I'm not doing anything bad for the environment. So there we go, guys. Sunday reset complete. It is just gone 12, so hopefully that shows that like that was a really quick Sunday reset for me. What's that bit of hair doing? That was a really quick Sunday reset for me. Sometimes I can kind of get caught up in doing them for like 2-3 hours. It can be quite absorbing, but because we're going out for lunch, I don't have time to keep going with it for ages today. So that is what I would class as enough to kind of tie me over for the week. Obviously, as you know, I like a little and often clean. I do lots of little top-up cleans throughout the week. Love a speed clean, love setting myself a half-an-hour timer and just seeing what I can get done. And as you know, I've mentioned it once or twice. It might be getting a bit annoying now, but I'm going to deep clean each room over the next few weeks. So that's kind of all I need to get done today. The only thing I also like to do as part of my Sunday reset is get my diary together for the week ahead and to get my food shop list together. One thing I didn't film today, which I did do, was mop the floors and just have a quick scan of the fridge and cupboards as to what we need. I really like to go shopping with a full plan of what we're going to be eating this week so I can get exactly the right things, because I find nothing more stressful than when it gets to dinner time, you're missing something key and then the whole thing's thrown off and you end up getting a takeaway. It's a vicious cycle. So what I do in my notes section is write a list of everything I need food shop wise and everything else I just need to buy this week. So it can be anything that I just need to get sorted. So for instance, it won't be on our food shop, but I need to get the sun creams for our honeymoon because that is coming around fast, and I can't freaking wait, but I don't feel very organised for it. So I think this week is very much going to be a week of getting that together. I also do a breakdown in my diary of what I want to or what I need to do every single day this week. And I think, to be honest, I am self-employed. So if I don't keep to a structure and keep myself accountable, then no one else does, and that's amazing because it gives me so much freedom to structure my days as I like. It can also be like a nemesis in the, if I don't fancy it, sometimes I can fall into, oh, that can wait, and actually it can't. So what I do while I'm feeling motivated, which is what I'm doing right now, because obviously I've just finished my clean, I get my to-do list done for the day. So I'm gonna just sit here, get my to-do list written up, and then I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna go out for lunch. We're gonna brave this miserable weather. God, guys, so miserable. And then I'm going to come back from lunch and I'm going to sit on the sofa with my snacks and I'm going to chill for the rest of the afternoon. That sounds delightful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that has given you just a little bit of motivation if you need it. I think Sunday can be quite a kind of a slump day if you want it to be, and I love a lazy Sunday, but hopefully this has given you the kick up the ass if you want to get some cleaning done today. But if you don't, I don't freaking blame you, because who wants to clean every day? Anyway, I'm rambling, literally rambling. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.